humility, gratitude, and love. I surrender myself to our beloved Bhagwan, Shri Satya Sai Baba. Sai Ram everyone. I just want to say a few words about this project, why, how it started, what is the importance. I was getting constant, ways to wonder, intuition from Baba for quite some time. At first I didn't understand. I was feeling a persistent, bodily discontent when seeing textile waste, coupled with a deep burden for girls lacking educational resources. This still small voice, often from Swami, in my head keep suggesting that what others see as a trash can be a treasure to fund a girl's future. But I didn't know how to take this further. Again, I surrendered to Swami. A theology of mending keep coming to my mind. I was feeling a spiritual connection to idea of mending, not just clothes, but lives. I was getting theme of transformation and renewing of the mind, often in my mind, which served as the internal green light from this fabric recycle service from Swami. This sign was a specific spiritual path to care for earth and restore the dignity of the fabric which was being wasted and going to landfill, and fund poor girls' education. Swami answered my prayer by aligning the resources, suddenly finding a source of fabric. Sai and non-Sai sisters all over the nation started to donate their saris for this good cause, showed that Swami's miracle in motion. Swami worked out everything for good, provided resources, provided willing people to sew the bags, and the service project, Uganda service project, he provided that one too, where these bags will be utilized. Everything was orchestrated by the master. Seeing sewing to keep girls in schools or sew for hope can be Swami's way of showing me a blueprint for my own intuition. This recycle service lead is Swami. I know for sure he will take it further too. We are all just an instrument in his hands. Jai Sai Ram. So last year, besides these bags, I don't have the sample, I also made a pottery bags. And I sold those bags and raised $4,000. And I made around 4,400 bags. And then sisters from all over the US, instead of using the paper bags, they use those bags when they host parties in their home or puja in their home to give as a goodie bags. So they all bought that. So I raised $4,000, and then all those money went to poor girls' education in India. So that is the intuition what I got, and Swami is, he is providing resources, providing help, and then providing the project, everything is Swami. Yes. Jai Sai Ram. So this, there are only 3 steps. Very simple. So the first step, you have to cut a rectangle piece like this, 21 inch wide and 19 inch long. Okay, 21. So 2 pieces like this. So what I do, this is a small tip because that saves time. So what I do when I cut, instead of 21, I take 42. I don't cut in the middle so that I save time. right when I make the bag, I save time. So this is the main fabric. If your fabric is thin, then you need a lining. So the lining is 21 inches wide and then 17.5 inch long. Okay. So here also,
Say the measurement.
huh?
For the lining, can you say the measurement of it?
Yeah, so it's 21 inch wide and then 17.5 inch long, and then again, so what I do, I don't cut in the middle. So the two pieces, I just take 42 inches long like this. I'll show you, like for one bag it doesn't make any difference. When you sew like 25, 50 bags, you save a lot of time. You do it this way. So this is your first step, cutting your fabric, and then you need 3.5 inch wide and then 28 inch long two pieces, two handle pieces. 3.5 inch wide and 28 inch long, two handle pieces. So then the second step is sewing the body. So before you start, see here, this is the second step. What you have to do, the main fabric and the lining fabric, sew here at the top and then sew here at the bottom. I see there is like it is loose like this because this is longer than this. So once you are done with this is your body, second step. So then reverse it. See, this is how you stitch, right? Top and the bottom. When you stitch this, top and the bottom, just reverse it like this. Okay? When you after you reverse this, decide which way you want, which side you want the bottom part. So I want my border to be in the bottom. So you just align it nicely here. Okay? Make it align each other in a single line and then just press it with your hand. See, your extra fabric will become like a border. So now you don't have to stitch your top part too. So you save time this way because you cut 1.5 inch smaller your lining fabric compared to your main fabric. It becomes automatically a border like this. You don't have to stitch your top. So once this is done, just fold it into half like this, and then leaving the top, this the open part, just stitch this side and then bottom. This is already stitched. It's it's already, you didn't cut this part. So all you have to do is stitch the bottom part and stitch one side, and then reverse it. When you reverse it, it becomes like this. Your bag is like this. I decided the bottom, I wanted border in the bottom, so it came like this. See, and then look at this. Your inside, it looks like this. You didn't even stitch here. So this saves time. So all you did is you stitched here and then you stitched here. And your bag is ready. So then now the handles, how you fold it into half. Okay, your handle fold it into half and then stitch, leave 1/2 inch from the edge, stitch all the way to the bottom like this, and take a safety pin . Just have it here. This here. Yes. take one flap, okay, like this, and then insert your pin inside, and then just pull it up like this. Insert your pin and then keep pulling this side out, and then see. So the reason for doing this is then you don't see all these rough edges. Your handle looks really neat without any rough edges or any sewing line. So your handle is ready. Once you have stitched both the handles like this, make inside out, and then press it nicely, and then take your bag, fold it into half like this, and pin your handle 1 inch down like this inside, and then to the same flap, not to the opposite flap. If you stitch up to the opposite flap, then it will become like a tank top like this. So you have to make sure you're stitching the other end of the handle to the same flap. So pin it like this. If you get confused, pin it like this, half inch, 1 inch here, and then align it nicely. So then stitch a box stitch right like this, box stitch. So once you're done with that, stitching these two handles, box stitch, and then take the other handle and then match to the same size. See here, then stitch it over here too, like this. Okay, so this is it. Once this is your third step. Once you attach your handle, your bag is ready. It takes only 30 minutes. Only 30 minutes to make 30 minutes. And then you can use, if your fabric is thick, then you don't need a lining. See, these bags I made with the curtain material. So all you have to do is the main main fabric measurement, 21 inches wide and 19 inches long, and then just the handle same, 3.5 inches wide and 28 inches long, and then just fold 1 inch on the top and stitch here, because you don't have the lining, so now you have to stitch it nicely like this to the top part. That's it. Again, you save time not cutting here, because you took your fabric is like 42 inches long, so you don't have to stitch here. All you have to do is stitch this side and the bottom side. So this even takes even less, like within 15-20 minutes you can make this one.
Choosing the right fabric.
Right.
Big
One
fabrics
sari, yes, sari. One sari you can make 10 bags, this size bags, 10 bags. See, it's lining looks like this. And
Getting ideas to make some sari bags, Geetha.
So when I went to Honduras, I made these kind of bags without even with the saris, but this size, they were so happy. Yeah, because the people, they walk long distance to come to free clinic, and then they carry small things in their hand, on their head, and then they carry small babies. So when I gave this bag, immediately they put all their stuff. They were so happy, and then because the length of this handle is perfect for them, because they can carry the baby also. They don't have to hold it in another hand. They just carry like this. It made them so happy. Immediately they put all their stuff, and they were so appreciative. Yeah. So Sister Rama Devi, she said, they see, her team, they see 750 patients per day. So they are ready to take how many bags we need. They are ready to take. So I have all the sisters from St. Louis, Nashville, Memphis, and then like Louisville. I have around 50 to 60 saris. So like we can take all these saris there. We can cut some here and then take remaining. That's what I told Geetha when we had the Zoom training session that day. In the Nashville Center, we can bring all those materials. They don't have to bring, like whatever. If the people want to donate sari or fitted sheets, flat sheets, they can bring all those things. But we are going to bring all this because we have all the saris with me. I have all the saris with me. So if we can get the fitted sheet, the lining, fitted sheet, flat sheets, anything we can use it for
Lining.
Okay.
I was wondering the fitted sheet and flat sheets. We'll use those for the lining for the thinner sarees.
Yeah.
That makes
Now
it fits.
Yeah. So all these pillow covers, we can use pillow covers, fitted sheet, flat sheet. See, and this main fabric, Ganesh temple, like the pattu.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this, like all these things, even Shirdi Baba Mandir, he gave me so many Shirdi Baba gave me so many fabric for bags. So they didn't know what to do. All this, like Baba's robe, so many ropes. He didn't know what to do, and he gave all those, fabric. So now we can use those fabric